Hello and welcome to Mr. Jarvis's 6th grade humanities class. So I'm really excited to have you in my class. I was excited to see your name on my roster list. So you are either in, or your child is either in my period 1 and 2 class, which I call humanities 1, or my period 3 and 4 class, which I commonly refer to as humanities 2 or block 2 or core 2. This is MrJarvis.net, and here's where you will find everything for humanities. So to start us off, I have a welcoming message here, and this basically reviews our schedule, and I'll have this schedule updated for every week. So every Monday you go to your period 0 from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And then you'll notice here this says periods 1 and 2. So that means every Monday you'll go, whether we're on a quote A day or B day, you'll come because A is period 1, B is period 2. You'll come to humanities, our humanities Zoom session from 9:45 to 10:30. That's if you're in periods 1 and 2. If you're periods in 3 and 4, you're going to come to the session from 10:45 to 11:30 a.m. Now, on Tuesday and Thursday, we meet every single day. Even though we're on an A-B schedule, humanities meets every single day. So Tuesday and Thursday at 9, humanities block 1, periods 1 and 2 will come from 9 a.m. to 9:45. If you have me for periods 3 and 4, you're going to come to my Zoom session from 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. And then in the afternoon, we have small groups, and I'll talk about that. So where is the Zoom? Where's the link for that? It's all over the place. So I have it here, and it most likely won't remain there. I'll update this welcome message, but my Zoom room, I have a link here. I also have a link, and it's going to stay. I might use this space for a different link to post your projects, and it's going to be here on the agenda. Speaking of the agenda, when you click the agenda, you're going to have a schedule and a list of tasks or things or activities that we're going to be engaged in every single day. And I'll put the Zoom link there. And then whatever homework you have will be here. So your homework is to see if you can find some independent reading material. I'll help you out on that. And then to inform your parents about back to school night, which we'll get back to. Now in the afternoons, we have our small group instruction. And that takes place from 1 until 2. 1 till 2, yeah. So basically, periods 1 and 2 on Monday, it's the same. You may be assigned to a group from 1 to 1:30, or in our first group, I have 1 to 1:20. Just kind of a check-in. If you're in periods 3 or 4, you need to be available from 1:30 to 2 p.m. Now, for the first week of school, I've assigned everybody a small group day. So how do you know which small group you're in? On the agenda, I have small group schedule for periods 1 and 2, small group schedules for periods 3 and 4. And your name appears with the date that you're supposed to show up, either at 1 o'clock or 1:30. So to find out which day you're supposed to come, click on one of these links. Here they are again. Once again, things are in multiple places. So if that wasn't enough, I have a whole nother page under my business section here. We saw the agenda section with your small groups. Click on agenda, what you're doing that day. Zoom room here. Zoom room here. I have my RAB schedule set up here. Now, for humanities, it's pretty simple. You come every day to humanities, periods 1 and 2. On Mondays, 9:45 to 10:30, and then the rest of the week from 9 to 9:45. Periods 3 and 4 every Monday from 10:45 to 11:30, and then Tuesday through Thursday every day from 10 to 10:45. That's here. And then I'll have every week underneath this what the AB schedule looks like if we're on an A day or B day listed here. Oh, and look, here's my Zoom room again, in case you're feeling a little lost. Then just to review here, I have lots of other information here. I have my syllabus here. and I have a Google Doc version of my syllabus. We'll be going over this at our back to school night. This has lots of really important information. And this opened in a new window. I'm not going to read this to you online, but you can take a look at that. And I'll close that out. So under business, I also have information about our back to school night. Back to school night is Wednesday night. And if you're in block 1, our orientation starts at 5:55 to 6:15. A link will be available shortly for that. And then if you're in my groups 1 and 2, you're going to click on the Zoom room. It's the same Zoom room that's here, and the same Zoom room that's here, and the same Zoom room that I have pretty much all over the place. Parents will check into there, and we'll meet from 6:15 to 6:50 on Wednesday night. And if you're in my block periods 3 and 4, we'll be meeting via Zoom from 6:55 to 7:30 p.m. Now, attendance during these days that we have on our AB schedule here will be taken every day. And if you want to check attendance, you can go to Aries and check to see if your child's making it, and to our Zoom meetings. And also, this is where parents can check grades for their students. So you received information on how to log into Aries, and I highly recommend checking Aries on a regular basis. For homework, once again, I have the link to Aries here. That's the same link that's over here. Check your grades. I sometimes put if there's a big grade coming up, I'll put that on Aries ahead of time so you can get a heads up. But also I have a homework calendar, and all the due dates will be posted on the homework calendar as well. And then we'll be using a variety of resources. So humanities is writing, reading, and social studies all integrated together. But I have resources for writing, and that takes you out of this site into our writing resource site. To jump back into our site, and then I'll have here resources for people, how-tos and demonstrations and stuff. You can jump back here, Mr. Jarvis's site, and get back to the main site. And I also have a reading resources site. And I might ask kids to check the reading resources site for information on the novels that we're reading. I haven't updated this quite yet, but we are starting off with the book A Long Walk to Water, and I'll have some resources for you there. And then I have video tutorials. I have a tutorial, or Mr. Bloom made a tutorial on how to read the AB schedule. And then here's tech tools and tips for parents. And I'm going to fill this up with a lot more tutorials for students and for parents. And here are a whole bunch of tutorials on Google Classroom, Chromebooks, etc. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. This is for my digital media class, my elective for 7th graders, so you don't need to click on there. And then this is just a little bit about me. So this is MrJarvis.net, and then another place, MrJarvis.net, and another place you're going to want to go to frequently is Google Classroom. So I have the link in a couple places. Google Classroom here. I also have it under homework, so you can check your homework on Google Classroom. The due dates on the homework calendar and Google Classroom will be the same. The resources for writing and reading and social studies will be linked up here as well. So I just have this site, the separate site, in case things get real messy on Google Classroom. So you click on Google Classroom, and I'll show you how I have it organized here. Take a look at that. And so students really should be checking Google Classroom regularly. And then what they want to do is click on classwork. And here, by the way, here's our Zoom room once again, and here's a link to MrJarvis.net. So everything's pretty much connected. And what they want to click first is classwork. And then the classwork is going to be organized by writing assignments that are current and we're currently working on, reading assignments that we're currently working on, and social studies that we're currently working on. Once the students have completed those assignments, we drop them down into our archived sections. I found this helps keep Google Classroom organized, and kids we're better able to find things when I label things as current and archived, and then they can jump they can jump here from topic to topic on the left side. Here's kind of what it looks like. They're going to need to, they see the arrow going up, right? They're going to need to click classwork to get to their assignments. And I know some of the elementary students, they just relied on the stream, but I've organized it in classwork, and that's where they need to click. So there's a little overview of where everything's at and how to find stuff. And if you do have any questions, feel free to email me at ejarvis@slcusd.org anytime. Email me anytime. And in the back to school night handout in the syllabus, you'll find my phone number. You can call me as well. So feel free to contact me. Anytime is an okay time to email me. And I always get back at least by the following day, usually earlier. So thank you. I look forward to seeing you. I hope to see you all at our back to school night on Zoom. So be looking out for more on that. And remember, when it's time to visit my classroom, I can click the link here. Just come to our Zoom room and say hello. I look forward to seeing you all. I'm excited about starting a new year at a new middle school for you guys. I think you're going to really enjoy it here. And I'm really looking forward to having you in class. So welcome to Mr. Jarvis's class. Look forward to seeing you all soon.